People hear your title, two-time member of President Barack Obama's National Finance Committee, and kind of wonder, well, what does he think of the president's policies? What is your reaction to President Trump's policies?
I mean, I think the problem with Democrats right now is that they're expecting everybody to be clones. I'm a business person, I'm an American, and so there's certain policies. The president, I don't care for his style as much, but not everything he's doing is wrong. Some of his policies have been very effective. I mean, look, we've got the lowest unemployment in a very long time. African-American unemployment, I'm African-American, so African-American unemployment is the lowest it's been since they've been keeping statistics. That's a very good thing. And we have, significant job growth. Interest rates are lower, which is good for my business, good for people who want to buy homes as well. So I think some of these policies are good. Some of them are not.
But why then have Democratic leaders refused to say a basic thing that you just admitted, which is low African-American unemployment is good for African-American people, but also good for the overall economy. And yet Democrats want to block him at every turn and not give him credit.
Well, I think that the Democratic Party leadership, not the Democratic Party as a whole, because I think other Democrats feel like I do, have taken the view that they will not do any business with this president, essentially, and that the issues of the country and the issues of, their constituents are on hold pending the outcome of an election. And that's not a way to run a government, and certainly that's not a way to get things done. We have to be, and business people understand this, you have to do business with people you don't like. I do business with people I don't like every day. But we can come to a meeting of the minds on what's in our best interest, and I think that's been one of the challenges here. I encourage the Democrats, especially the Congressional Black Caucus, which I was chairman of the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation Board for 2+ years. I encourage them to try to do some business with Trump because he's transactional. And you can move the agenda forward for your constituents, then that's what your job is to do. And I think that's where there's a mistake, and I think they're going to pay for that in this election cycle.
Those are wise words from someone that understands business, understands a free market economy. You can exchange, even if you don't agree, I can get something I want, you can get something you want, it can happen. But from a business perspective, that number that we started this segment with, 63,000 people over the course of the year saying, I'm out of here, out of New York. I'm going down to Florida. Besides the weather, which is great, why are they making that move?
Oh, quality of life. I think that anyone who was here before this current mayor took office can see the diminishment of quality of life. I've never seen, I'm 59 years old, I've never seen a city decline this rapidly from the time Mike Bloomberg left for the, 6 years that this current mayor has been in office. So I think quality of life, the city's dirty, the city's less safe, the inability to deduct state and local income taxes, the absurd cost of living here, driven in part by the cost of construction and the cost of operating a hotel. I was meeting with
regulations.
Regulations and cost of doing business. I was in a meeting yesterday with some Asian investors, and I told them I wouldn't buy a hotel in New York City today if they gave it to me for free, because most of them are losing money from operations because of the absurd cost of doing business here. So I think all of those things are making people want to leave, and the business regulations are restrictive. Wow. And I think people want to leave because of that, and that's why companies are leaving.
DonPeebles was supporting Barack Obama for a long time, but talking a lot of wisdom this morning about the current environment. We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.